Was having a grand rising on this beautiful June 2023. I woke up with jealousy on my mind. Jealousy on my mind. Jealousy. What do that word even mean, right? Because we hear it so much, right? We hear that word like all the time. Oh, woody whoop jealous. Oh, woody whoop a hater. Oh, they hating. Another word of saying jealous, right? But jealousy is the feeling. I think it's described as like the feeling or act of envy toward someone or something for their achievements and advantages. Layman's terms, streetwise. You hating because I'm on my gang. You hating because I got what you don't got. You jealous because you ain't got what I got. You jealous because I'm fly. You jealous because, and I ain't talking about me per se, I'm just saying in general, right? And then I even go a little deeper, right? Because to me, a thing like jealousy, that's rooted in like your spirit. That's borderline a mental illness, right? Because what you're really saying is, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I haven't tapped into my full capabilities, my full potential, my strengths, my might, my creativity, my wit, my cleverness, my charisma to accomplish what that other person has accomplished. Or even deeper, or it could be just the same. You jealous of somebody because what God placed in them and you want what they got, but that ain't what God got for you. That be the issue a lot of times in my book. Like I told y'all before, me, I talk to God, I pray to God. That's my secret counsel. That's my therapist. That's my, okay, do what? Okay, say this to who? What? Go here, don't go there. Okay, you did. In reality, it's my everything, right? And it should be everybody's. But that be the issue. You want what somebody else have or got or to be who they are, right? And then it's a thin line because you can admire somebody and then get caught up in the hype of thinking that's who you supposed to be. But because it's not who you supposed to be, now you, again, jealous because you're not understanding that's not who you are. That's them. You can be inspired, but quit trying to be them or have what they have. You feel me? That's why a lot of stuff look the same. Niggas got on costume, excuse me. That's why a lot of stuff be looking the same and seeming the same because it's like a lot of costumes and masks being worn because it's copycat. A shortcut tactic. My bad, I'm rambling. But besides just the jealousy aspect, right? I was like, well, why is the word jealous so similar to zealous? Z with a Z, zealous, is showing great energy or enthusiasm in pursuit of a goal or objective. I'm like, why them words so similar? Right? Zealous, jealous. And I'm like, damn, it's right there. It's the energy. Because to be jealous, it takes an energy. You have an energy about you. And sometimes it's negative, sometimes it's just weird. Because a lot of times, jealousy, you're not necessarily, just because you're jealous don't always mean that you hate somebody. Like I said, you could actually be admiring them. But you confuse with your admiration because a lot of times you're trying to be them or have what they have when it's not necessarily for you. So you don't know how to distinguish admiration, respect, and awe and be encouraged. You don't know how to distinguish that from I covet what they have, right? So boom. I'm like, okay. So jealousy is an energy that can come off as negative or just weird. And zealous connotates, if that's the right way to word. I tell you, I'll be reading these books I want to be more articulate. I want to be an orator. You dig? But yeah, so boom, here you go with the zealous. It's an energy mostly of, positivity, grind, grit, happiness, go-getter. That's just more of a positive connotation. And it's funny because it's like, I would probably say that the same day I really like tripped off this. I always trip off words. Like I've always thought about words. Like, why is son spelled S-O-N? Or if you have a child, right? That keeps your lifelong, that keeps your bloodline going. And why is the sun above us that keeps life going spelled S-U-N? You get what I'm saying? Like I trip off little stuff like that. You know, why is conscious started with C-O-N? And when we go back in language, the first thing, at least in my mind, the next language before English is Spanish, and con is with. So conscious is with science, meaning science, the know-how, right? So with science is our conscious, with the know-how is how we operate. I'm just saying that part to say I've always tripped off words and how they all relate. That's kind of why I want to learn Hebrew. Because a lot of stuff that we read, at least in the Bible, we get a better understanding if we know that language. Jealousy, weird. It's a weird emotion. But people, the funny part, we're all presented with the opportunity to adhere to jealousy, right? But that's the antidote to jealousy is you're unique, right? What's for that person may not be for you. And it could be, nigga, excuse me, I don't mean to say that. It could be that you and 10 other people you know want to have your own, I don't know, we'll say car lot. You want to have your own personal car dealership. You see this person doing it. He got some fly whips. You know, you might have a couple that ain't really all that, you know what I'm saying? So now you got a little funny attitude when you see them because you like, that's how it's supposed to be me. Da-da-da-da-da. No. Respect the cars you got and who you servicing right now. You feel me? Because for a few different reasons. One, you don't know how he got them cars. You don't know if he done killed his granny and got her insurance money to get them cars. That ain't gonna last long. You feel me? You don't know if he got them cars and he's serving to a certain clientele that's gonna come back and backdoor him. And you dig what I'm saying? While you serving, modest vehicles. You in service with your modest vehicles to people who gonna lift you up and speak you up and bless you when you ain't around and be like, man, that person on. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't want what other people want. You gotta want what you want. That's for you. What's placed in your heart. You know, that jealousy, man. My bad if I'm rambling, but that jealousy is shoo. You know, but it is what it is, right? God forbid I be a jealous person. I understand that God made me who he made me. And my uniqueness is of a contribute in its own. Once again, that's what be going wrong, bro. Too many people want to be like other people and they give up their individuality. And that's a detriment to life. God didn't make you like that. It's a reason why he gave every individual their own set of fingerprints. If he wanted if he wanted X amount of people to be just like these X amount of people, maybe that would have been a telltale sign. Well, over here got all the same fingerprints, right? Because they meant to be, this is their code of conduct, this is how they should be. But he made everybody an individual. That's your contribution to this world, to this life, to this earth realm, and in the spirit realm. You know? My bad if I'm rambling, no, I'm out. You feel me? Be zealous, but don't be jealous. How you gonna be jealous and zealous at the same? Well, I guess you can because again, it's an energy. But don't do that.